Hey guys, this is the Duke of TBC, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Diablo 2 Lord of Destruction. We are in the same game as the last recording. I got my lag to disappear, thankfully. Kick. There we go. In the last episode, we killed Israel in the Plains of Despair. And as our reward, we got 2 skill points, which I promptly put into Wake of Fire. Also, during the break, I gambled a new claw. I'm using it over the other one, even though I do lose the 10% increased attack speed, which I do not believe got me to the next frame of attack speed anyways. And the amp damage, I gained a lot of damage on my offhand overall. So I think that is much more valuable, and now we are going to look for the waypoint in the City of the Damned, which is my lag back? Please don't be back. Nope, seems... I think it's okay. We'll see. Hopefully it's fine. Fingers crossed, people. My net does not like to cooperate sometimes, so we'll see. So we are looking for the waypoint, and then we are going to go down to the next area, and hopefully we will have enough time in this episode to... Turun, do I want it? No. We'll pick these up, though. Did I get an extra one? Nope. Hopefully we'll have enough time to destroy the Soul Stone from Mephisto, and that will be that. So hopefully we can get that quest done. So we are 1 quest in on Act 4. Pardon me, still have my cough. Ooh, Ralvarloon. This is what I'm happy about. Soon we will have the Chaos Sanctuary, which is a great place to farm for some decent gems and also some mid runes that I desperately need. We have the bridge. I think we should be close to where we go down. Let's go ahead and get our burst of speed going. Our mercenary has been one-shotting monsters, I've noticed, because he is a baller and that's what he does. Anything interesting here? Nope. So right now we are just running around like a chicken with its head cut off, getting experience and searching around. So not the most exciting stuff going on right now, but it is part of the game, and this is a Let's Play and a walkthrough. And if anybody ever has any questions about a class, about game mechanics, just about anything really, feel free to leave a comment and I will answer to the best of my ability. I'm not trying to brag, it's just the fact that I've been playing this game for a decade. There is very little I don't know about this game, in all honesty. There is just honestly very little I don't know. So if you have any questions, any character builds, there are also websites that I can link to that have a lot of information that is very easy and comprehensive. Places like Ariat Summit are very good. Their information is 99% of the time very accurate. Things like Ladder Hall, I do not believe that they update anymore, and some of their stuff is a little bit difficult to find if you are not already familiar with their website. But I am always willing to help people to the best of my abilities. That sucks. And I will continue to do so. It doesn't take me very much time, and I love being helpful. It's what I do. Especially in this game, I've given away so much gear to freshly starting people just because I can. It's ridiculous. I try and keep, and even on trading forums, I try very, very hard to be a good person, because some people think that, like, and there's lots of thefts. People scam, people sell unperm items. It's bad. I wish it wasn't like it, but it is. I do not believe you check your soul at the door in a game, and I've talked about this, so any help I can give, I will always be glad to give it. And then it made me think of something. God, these guys are everywhere. Come on, die. There we go. It's funny, I've been playing, because my internet connection has been absolute poop lately, and I just haven't been able to play this. I've been playing a veritable ton of Rogue's Legacy, and that game is difficult in and of itself. It is known for being difficult. It is a game where you are basically meant to die to progress. I mean, you're just going to die. there's very few times where you're just going to beat it and not. And there's only been one time, which I'll get into. I am going to do a Let's Play of it. The game is phenomenal. I love it. If you have not bought it, go and buy it. The developers deserve your support. It's a very good quote-unquote indie game. I don't think indie games are really indie games anymore. Oh wow, this is kind of convenient. So we've got this waypoint now. Do I need to go back for anything? Yeah, we'll go back and just sell this for the sake of it, especially because we have the waypoint now. Indie games are getting, like, they are indie games, like, they are. They're independent. They're just, it's very good because they're getting a lot of support now, which is very definite. There's a lot of games that have come out in recent years that deserve the support, deserve the notoriety. Things like, you know, Super Meat Boy, Rogue's Legacy, Binding of Isaac, Spelunker. Lots of good games have come out. You know, your typical, you know, FPS, Halo, Call of Duty games. All those have not been getting the notoriety that these puzzle games, these very inventive, very different games have been getting, and I am very glad for that. A lot of them have been getting a lot of attention, like Northern Lion, BizSnap, play those types of games, and they play them very well, and they're very entertaining, and I enjoy watching them. So I think that's probably, I am gonna finish my what do you call it? Plants vs Zombies Let's Play. It's just taking a backseat because, in all honesty, I'm getting very bored of the game. I think it's just easy. I've been playing the second one. It's more difficult. I like that one better. I just have no way to record it. But I will finish it. I don't like to leave games unfinished when I'm playing them, so I'll do it. But I've been, like I said, I've been playing Rogue's Legacy. I am on New Game Plus 5 right now. And it's gotten very rough. New Game Plus 4 for me, if you've played the game, basically turned into me picking the Barbarian and all runes to replenish health when I kill something, and a little bit of lag there as well, and that's it. And I would just rush to the boss. I would just run to the boss as quickly as I can, save it, and then I would normally pick, depending on which boss. The first boss, I would pick either the Paladin or the Hokage, or whatever, just whoever had good damage, because in all honesty, the very first boss is very easy. When I see people, like, I don't want to make fun. It's bad, and like it does sound braggy, but like the first boss is very easy. Like, you shouldn't die to the first boss unless you're just a very low level, you don't have the damage, and the you know, the fight's just dragging on and you end up getting hit a couple times. It happens. The first boss, very easy. I just use any high damage class or good damaging class, and I just, you know, normally end it. The second boss is beyond easy if you have the what do you call it? The Lich King. The Lich King makes that boss stupidly easy. You just put nothing on, at least in the later levels. Not in the early levels. That boss can be painful in the early levels, but once you have farmed a bit and, you know, you're in like New Game Plus 1, New Game Plus 2, New Game Plus 3, all you have to do is pick the Lich King and just spam. And you'll keep getting your mana back because you're killing all of the stuff it spawns. And that's how I did it. I just used the Lich King and spammed. Same thing with the fourth boss. The fourth boss, all I did to beat New Game Plus 1, 2, 3, and 4 is I picked the Lich King and just spammed my hits all enemies on screen skill. That is all I did. So, like, yeah, I do feel like I cheesed the game a little bit, but it gets really difficult. During New Game, like, Plus 3, everything's hitting for, like, 75 damage, and then in New Game Plus 4, I think on average, things are hitting me for like 107 damage, and when you're the Lich King and you're only starting with like 500 HP, like, you just start getting wrecked. There is just nothing you can do about it. I mean, you have to stay back and kind of cheese the game. You don't have any other choice in the matter, or else you're just gonna die. So what I would do is I would just put on, I did have all dark gear, which has +1 vampirism, +1 siphon, and then either jump or dash bonuses. What is this leading to? Is there no chest, really? That kind of sucks. So yeah, I would just kind of cheese the game in that way, and that's how I beat 1, 2, 3, plus 1, plus 2, plus 3, and now plus 4. The difficulty that I had on plus 4 and plus 3, actually not really so much on plus 3, because I cheesed it that way too. When I beat New Game plus 3, I used the same Lich King. I cleared the entire castle with the Lich King. It was just a good run, all the stars aligned. Um, I picked up like health and mana pickups like at the right times. Like it was just the perfect run. So I beat it with one character, which was very cool. And then, man, New Game plus 4 was just brutal, absolutely brutal. Pardon me again. I was literally killing my characters just to farm fairy chests to try and survive because the damage is just too insane on plus 4, taking 100 damage per hit. You know, if you're not in a high damage character, and everything takes a lot of hits. Like the difficulty curve between 3 and 4 was just enormous. It just was. So Ponce de Leon, I believe, the third boss for the game, has always been a character that gives me a lot of trouble unless I'm doing something to cheese it. Then I found out that I could do something. Giant sword. Is this the one that I wanted? Maybe? I don't know. Turns out, as my mercenary completely destroys everything in the area, all I did, and I feel bad about it, is I picked the barbarian, and then I proceeded to put, because I found my way there with, I think, the Lich King. There's no way I was beating Ponce de Leon with the Lich King. I tried, I died. I saved it, and then I put on the critical gear that gives plus 50 return damage to enemies. And then I put 3 pieces of that on, left myself with 2 air jumps, and then put nothing but, what do you call it? And an Art Rune. That's acceptable, actually. And we got some Flawless, and a Perfect Topaz. I am very happy with that. Wow. So I put all that on, and then I put all Retribution runes on. And when you're at that high of a level, your Barbarian has something like, I think I had like 1800 HP. My damage wasn't fantastic, but I had the Grand Blade. That didn't take that long, actually. I was expecting that to take longer. I had the Grand Blade, so literally every time that Ponce de Leon would hit me, he would hit me for like 100, or a little less because I was the Barbarian, and then he would do 500 damage to himself, or something just ridiculous like that. So I would just sit there and summon the Grand Blade and swing at him, and every time he hit me, he would just take a huge chunk out of his life. And so I just sat there and tanked him as he killed himself on me while I used Retribution runes. And that is also how, so after I killed him, I wasn't even missing that much life. I hadn't taken, since I had saved it, I hadn't taken any of the health, any of the healing items from the transitional areas that I had found, or the boss areas. So I healed up, went and killed Johannes the same way, and then killed the Fountain the same way. They just killed themselves trying to kill me as I summoned Grand Blades on them. So that was kind of like a cheesy way of beating it. But now I'm on New Game plus 5, and it is absolutely brutal. Everything hits for over 200 damage. Like, that is an astronomical amount, and it's bullet hell, and it's just insane. So I don't know if I'm going to be beating New Game plus 5, but I am going to be starting a new game. I am going to do a Let's Play on it. And as I'm talking about New Game, we finished the second quest of Act 4. And yeah, that's going to be it for that quest. In the next episode, we should be killing Diablo. Once again, if you liked the video, I would really appreciate a like, comment, or subscribe. Each of them only takes a moment, and I really appreciate them. They really help support me, as well as every comment. I will always try and comment back to them. I like to be active with my audiences, and I think that's going to be it. We are going to be finishing up Act 4 soon. So as always, if you liked the video, I will see you guys next time.